Hi, hello, welcome back to Math&Me with me, Nikila Shankar. இப்போ நம்ம பார்க்க போறது chapter 2 Polynomials of class 10. So, first of all, what is a polynomial? Polynomialனா என்ன? Algebraic expression with variables, coefficients, operations, positive integer components அப்படிலாம் என்ன? Positive integer exponents அப்படினா என்ன? So, you have algebraic expression. இப்போ இந்த example பாருங்க. So, this is going to be an algebraic expression. So, this is the algebraic expression with variables. So, என்னென்னலாம் variable இருக்கீங்க? You have x, y, and this is going to be your variables. இப்போ coefficient என்ன? You can have, for example, 2x square. So 2 is going to be the coefficient of x square. You can also have 3y. So 3y is going to be 3 is going to be the coefficient of y. Coefficient na என்ன? இப்போ 3x square na x க்கு பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற number. So this is going to be the coefficient. Okay, coefficient. And operations. So இப்போ இங்க என்னெல்லாம் operation இருக்கு? You can see plus here. You can see minus here. இப்போ 3 into x square na you can also see multiplication here. Okay, so operations, positive integer exponents is going to be the polynomial. Polynomial na enna purinju pocha? Now, which is not a polynomial. If not a polynomial na, it always has to be in the numerator. But in the example, it is in the denominator. You have 1 by x minus 1. If x minus 1 is a polynomial. But 1 by x minus 1 is not a polynomial. Okay, so edu polynomial, edu polynomial illenu theriyano. Okay, next you have root x plus 2. So root x is not going to be a part of the polynomial. So in the square root denominator la varudhu appadina they are not going to be polynomials. Next, this is also not going to be a polynomial. If simple, if you have x square plus 2x plus 3, this is going to be a polynomial. Correct? You have an algebraic expression with variables, coefficients, illa positive integer components, operations and all that. Okay, so this is going to be a polynomial, but 1 by, if it is in the denominator, it is not going to be a polynomial. Okay, so first of all, understand what a polynomial is. Okay, இப்போ next topic, degree of a polynomial. Degree na enna artham? இப்போ for example, it is going to be the highest power of x. இப்போ ஒரு equation இருக்கு அப்படினா இந்த இடத்துல the polynomial is going to be x plus 4. இந்த இடத்துல x ஓட power என்ன? It is going to be 1. So what is the degree in this case? It is going to be simply 1. இப்போ இன்னொரு example பார்ப்போம். So here you have the degree to be 2 இங்க, இந்த இடத்துல it is going to be 1. So you have two powers for x. ஒன்னு வந்து x to the power 2, இன்னொன்னு x to the power 1. But what is the degree? It is going to be the highest power. Highest power na இந்த இடத்துல highest என்ன? It is going to be 2. So what is the degree? The degree is going to be 2. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ third example. If you have x cube, x square, x இந்த மாதிரி இருக்குனா, what is the highest power here? It is going to be the number 3. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி you can see multiple examples also. X cube plus x plus 2, x cube plus root 3. root x தான் இருக்க கூடாது. Okay, root x na it is going to be x to the power half. So this is not going to be a polynomial, but you can have root 3. Okay, constant values la root குள்ள இருக்கலாம். Okay, now next, geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. So first of all, zeros of a polynomial na enna? It is going to be the solution or answer to the polynomial. இப்போ for example, நமக்கு ஒரு equation இருக்கு, ஒரு number எடுத்துக்கலாம். If you have x minus 1 equal to 0, அப்ப x ஓட value என்ன? X is going to be 1. So what is this? 1, x is equal to 1 is the solution to the polynomial. If in the x minus 1 equals 0 is going to be the polynomial. So x is equal to 1 is going to be the solution of the polynomial. Solution na enna? It is going to be the answer of the polynomial, or you can also call it the 0. இந்த இடத்துல 0 na இந்த 0 கிடையாது. So 0 here means solution or answer. புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is called the 0. So இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல it is the solution or the answer of the polynomial for which p of x equals 0. அப்படினா என்ன? இந்த இடத்துல 0 க்கு தானே ஈக்குவேட் பண்ணோம். x minus 1 you equated it to 0. So this is going to be the 0 of the polynomial or the solution of the polynomial இல்ல answer to the polynomial. So நம்ம அதை எப்படி சொல்ல போறோம்? 0. Okay, so that is the word you are going to use. So இப்போ what is a linear polynomial? இப்போ நம்ம degree பார்த்தோமா? So degree 1, இந்த இடத்துல x to the power 1. So the degree here is going to be 1. If the degree is 1, that type of polynomial is called the linear polynomial. So linear polynomial is of the form ax plus b. இப்போ நம்ம 0 எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம்? We are going to equate px equals 0. So px equals 0 na இந்த இடத்துல px என்ன? ax plus b. So you have ax plus b equals 0. So from this you can find the value of x. Correct? So x is equal to minus b divided by a. So இந்த இடத்துல the value of the 0 of the polynomial or the solution of the polynomial is going to be minus b divided by a. Okay, இதை இப்போ graphically நம்ம எப்படி solve பண்ண போறோம்? Graphically, it is going to be the value where the graph intersects the x-axis. எத்தனை பாயிண்ட்ல x-axisல intersect பண்ணுதோ that is going to be the number of zeros. Okay, இப்போ pay attention. Let's see an example. P of x equals x plus 1. So this is a linear polynomial. இப்பதான் பார்த்தோம். So when P of x is equal to 0, you have x equals minus 1. இப்போ x is equal to minus 1 na, where is it intersecting the graph? Okay, let's find some solutions. If x is equal to 0 in the equation, you have to plot. How do you plot a graph? If x is equal to 0, first x is a value. If x is equal to 0, then what is the value of y? 0 plus 1, which is going to be 1. If x is equal to 1, y another 1 plus 1, 2. If x is equal to 2, y oda value enna 2 plus 1, which is going to be 3. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி plot பண்ணிட்டே போலாமா? இப்போ minus 1 போட்டுடலாம். If x is equal to minus 1, you have y equals 0. So let's plot this in the graph. So what are the solutions going to be? You have 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, minus 1, 0. Correct? So let's start plotting the graphs. You have 0, 1. 0, 1 எங்க இருக்கு? It is going to be on the y-axis. 0, 1 is on the y-axis. X coordinate 0, y coordinate is 1. Then you have 1, 2. So x coordinate 1, y coordinate is 2. So this is going to be 1, 2. Then you have 2, 3. 2, 3 எங்க இருக்கு? It is going to be 2, y is 3. Then you have minus 1, 0. இப்போ minus 1, 0 na இங்க இருக்கு. So when you join these lines, what are you getting? You are getting a straight line. Straight line na அர்த்தம், it is going to be a linear graph. அதனால தான் இது linear னு சொல்றோம். So straight line வருது. இப்போ graphically, how do you find how many zeros are there? இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல நம்ம என்ன பார்த்தோம்? Linearக்கு you only have one zero னு பார்த்தோம். But geometrically or graphically, what do you say? இந்த இடத்துல, if this is your x-axis, this is intersecting the x-axis at only one point. இப்போ வேற எங்கேயா intersect ஆகுதா? இங்கெல்லாம் எங்கேயா intersect ஆகுதா? Here it is intersecting at the y-axis. But நம்மளோட இது என்னது? It has to be the value where the graph intersects the x-axis. Do you see here? So it has to be the value where the graph intersects the x-axis. Y-axis கிடையாது, x-axis. So இந்த இடத்துல x-axisல எத்தனை pointsல meet பண்ணுது? It is going to meet only at one single point. So how many zeros do you have? So number of zeros equals 1 for a linear polynomial. Okay, இது linearக்கு. இப்போ one more we'll see. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic na என்ன அர்த்தம்? It is going to be a degree 2. It's going to be a quadratic polynomial. The degree is going to be 2. Okay, so இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல எவ்வளோ pointsல x-axisல intersect பண்ணணும்? It has to intersect the x-axis at two different points. Okay, so first solutions கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? So let's find. Also, you have to know that this has two solutions. இப்போ linear polynomial, you only had one solution. இந்த இடத்துல x square இருக்கிறதுனால, you're going to have two solutions. So what is it going to be? You can either have zero solution or one solution or two solutions. 0 zeros, 1 0 or 2 zeros. So இந்த மாதிரி three options இருக்கு. So first let's see 2 zeros. So 2 zeros na enna? You have x square minus 4 equals y னு ஒரு option கொடுத்திருக்கு. To plot the graph, let's find the values of y. இப்போ y ஓட value என்ன? இந்த இடத்துல இப்போ x க்கு minus 1 substitute பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? minus 1 the whole square, which becomes plus 1. Then 1 minus 4 is going to be minus 3. So if x is minus 1, y is going to be minus 3. Next, இப்போ minus 2 substitute பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? You have minus 2 the whole square, which is 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So y value 0 ஆயிடும். Next, x equals 0 substitute பண்ணா y value is going to be minus 4. Then x equals 1 substitute panna, again it's going to be 1 minus 4, which is going to be minus 3. Then 2 substitute panna, you have again 4 minus 4, which is going to be 0. இப்போ இதெல்லாம் plot பண்ணலாமா? So when I start plotting this, what are the points? First of all, minus 1, minus 3, minus 2, 0, 0, minus 4, 1, minus 3, 2, 0. இதெல்லாம் தான points. So let's start plotting. Minus 1, minus 3. So minus 1 எங்க இருக்கு? Minus 1. And minus 3 is going to be this. X la minus 1. This is your x-axis. So x la minus 1 and y la it is going to be minus 3. Okay. Then minus 2, 0. So minus 2, 0 is going to be over here. Then 0, minus 4. 0, minus 4 எங்க இருக்கு? It is going to be here. Then 1, minus 3. 1 இங்க இருக்கு. Minus 3 எங்க? It is going to be this. So 1, minus 3. Then 2, 0. 2, 0 is going to be this. Okay. So இப்போ நம்மளோட graph எப்படி இருக்க போகுது? You see that this is the graph. So this type of graphs are called parabola. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம curved, it is going to look like this. This is called upward parabola. This is called downward parabola. Okay, இதெல்லாம் நம்ம அப்புறம் படிக்கலாம். So basically, இந்த இடத்துல number of point of intersection என்ன? X-axis ல you see that this is one point of intersection with the x-axis and this is one more point of intersection with the x-axis. So number of zeros என்ன? Number of zeros is going to be 2 because it intersects the x-axis at two different points. இந்த இடத்துல y-axis ல intersect பண்ணுதுன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. Okay, we are only going to look at the point of intersection with the x-axis. Point of intersection x-axis ஓட மட்டும் தான் இருக்கணும், no y-axis. Okay, so இந்த இடத்துல two different solutions. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி we'll see only 1 0. எப்படி ஒரே ஒரு இடத்துல மட்டும் intersect ஆகும், we'll see. Okay, so இப்போ -2 போட்டா I have 4, -1 போட்டா, this is the equation, x square ல -2 போட்டா I'm going to have 4, then -1 போட்டா 1, 0 போட்டா 0, then 1 போட்டா 1, 2 போட்டா again it's going to be 4. Okay, so now let's plot the graph. என்னென்ன solutions இருக்கு? I see -2, 4, -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 2, 4. Okay, the plot பண்ணலாமா? So இப்போ -2, 4 எங்க இருக்கு? -2, 4 is going to be over here. Then -1, 1, -1, 1 is this. 0, 0, then 1, 1, 2, 4. So again, this is also going to be a parabola, but it is intersecting the x-axis only at one point. In the 0, 0 la mattum da x-axis la meet பண்ணுது. So how many solutions or zeros does this have? It only has 1 0. புரிஞ்சுதா? x-axis la intersect பண்ணனும். So this is going to have only 1 0. எப்படி எழுதணும்? Because it is intersecting the x-axis at only one point. இதே மாதிரி தான் previous questionக்கும் எழுதணும். At only one point. அந்த இடத்துல at 2 points எழுதணும். Okay, so 2 pointsல intersect ஆகிறதுனால you have 2 zeros. இப்போ no zeroக்கு என்ன கேஸ் பார்க்க போறோம்? We have x square plus 4. So இந்த இடத்துல இப்போ value substitute பண்ணா, when I substitute -2 the whole square, it is going to be 4 plus 4 which is 8. Then -1 substitute பண்ணா, I have 4 plus 1 which is going to be 5. Then 0 substitute பண்ணா, I'm going to have 4. Okay, values எல்லாம் கரெக்ட்டா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Then 1 substitute பண்ணா, you have 5. Then again 2 substitute பண்ணா, 2 square. 4 plus 4 is going to be 8. Okay, இப்போ no zeros. So let's plot this first. No zeros na அர்த்தம் x-axis la intersect ஆகலன்னு அர்த்தம். பார்க்கலாமா? So when I plot this, I have -2, 8. So this is going to be -2, 8. First points எழுதிடலாம். -2, 8, -1, 5, 0, 4, 1, 5, 2, 8. புரிஞ்சுதா? x, y. This is what I'm writing. -1, 5. இப்போ -1 இங்க இருக்கு. 5 is going to be between 4 and 6. Next, 0, 4. So where is 0, 4? It is going to be this. Then 1, 5 again. So 1, 5 is going to be here. Then 2, 8. So 2, 8 is over here. இப்போ நம்ம parabola எப்படி இருக்கு? It is going to look like this. So this is not intersecting the x-axis. இந்த இடத்துல y-ல intersect பண்ணுது, but that is not what we are looking for. y-axis-ல intersect ஆகுதா இல்லையான்றது நம்மளோட கன்சர்னே கிடையாது. Okay? It is only going to be the point of intersection with the x-axis. So which is your x-axis here? This is going to be the x-axis. Okay? இதுல intersect ஆகுதா இல்லையான்றது தான் நம்மளோட concern. Okay? So here, how many zeros do you have? You have no zeros. Okay? So 3 different possibilities பார்த்தாச்சா? 2 zeros, 1 0 and no 0. Okay? Quadratic polynomial is done now. Next, cubic polynomial. So இந்த டாபிக்கே இவ்வளவுதான் இருக்க போகுது. So cubic polynomial na என்ன? You can have 3 zeros. Degree is going to be 3. Okay? Cubic polynomial. It is going to have the degree to be 3. Degree na enna? I'll again revise. It is going to be the highest power of x. Okay, அதான் degree. So you can have 1 zeros, 2 zeros or 3 zeros. Okay, இந்த இடத்துல graph நான் போட்டிருக்கேன். We are not going to plot the values for this. So you have y equals x cube minus 4x. So இதுக்கு 3 zeros இருக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க. 3 zeros இருக்கா? Let's see. So on the x-axis, it is intersecting at 1, 2 and 3. So it is intersecting the x-axis at 3 different points and hence it has 3 zeros. புரிஞ்சுதா? So this is going to be cubic polynomial with 3 zeros. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி cubic polynomial with 1 0 பார்க்கலாம். So here it is intersecting the x-axis only at one point. இந்த இடத்துல the curve is going like this, but it is intersecting only at x is equal to 0, 0. புரிஞ்சுதா? The point is going to be 0, 0 and hence it has only 1 0. ஒரே ஒரு point of intersection. இப்போ ரெண்டு point of intersection na, if you look at this particular graph, it is intersecting at 0, 0 and it is also intersecting at 1, 0. இந்த இடத்துல கொடுத்திருக்கான். So for this particular equation, it is going to intersect at 2 different points, 2 points and hence the number of zeros is going to be 2. Okay, simple. இப்போ example question solve பண்ணலாமா? Okay. Now, example 1. Look at the graph. Each graph equals y equals p of x. For the graphs, find the number of zeros. Number of zeros na enna? At how many points they are intersecting the x-axis. Okay? So, இப்போ first question ku, you have one point of intersection. வேற எங்கேயுமே point of intersection இல்ல. This is going to be a point of intersection but with the y-axis. So, அது நமக்கு தேவை கிடையாது. So, what is the point of intersection? It is intersecting only at one point. So, number of zeros equals 1. புரிஞ்சுதா? So எத்தனை 0 இருக்கு? It has only 1 0. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல I see that I have 1, 2 point of intersection இருக்கு. So 2 point of intersection. POI na enna? I'll write it here. So POI equals point of intersection. Okay? So 2 points of intersection. So எவ்வளோ zeros இருக்கு? I have 2 zeros. Okay? இப்போ third caseல how many points of intersection? I see 1, 2 and 3. 3 points of intersection தெரியுதா? So this is going to be 3 zeros. So 3 point of intersection. So 3 zeros. Okay? இப்போ next caseல the point of intersection is going to be only 1. இதை consider பண்ணக்கூடாது ஏன்னா அது y axis. Okay? திரும்ப சொல்றேன் x axisல மட்டும்தான் point of intersection. The point of intersection has to be only with the x axis. So here 1 point of intersection. So only 1 zero. Okay? Graphically எப்படி number of zeros கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னு புரியுதா? So okay. Next question. I only have 1 point of intersection. So point of intersection equals 1. So only 1 0. Okay? 0 na enna? Solution. 0 na இந்த 0 கிடையாது. It is going to be number of solutions, number of zeros. Okay? Last question. How many points of intersection? I have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I have 4 point of intersection. So 4 zeros. Okay? Please copy. So with this we are done with the examples. Let's move on to exercise questions. Okay? So examples poi parunga, that is also important. So again you have to find the number of zeros here. Number of zeros na enna? It is going to be the point of intersection with the x axis. Okay? இந்த இடத்துல x axis enna? This is going to be the x axis. Point of intersection இருக்கா? It intersects the y axis at one point. But அது நமக்கு தேவை கிடையாது. X axisல intersect பண்ணுதா இல்லையா தான். Okay? So point of intersection equals 0. So this has no zeros. Okay, this is how you write the answer. Now second question ku, you have only one point of intersection. So point of intersection equals 1. So you have 1 0. Okay, now next case la I have 1, 2, 3. Purida 3 points of intersection. So you have 3 point of intersection. So I have 3 zeros. Zeros na it is going to be the solutions. Okay, 0 na in the 0 kadayadu again. It is going to be the solutions. Okay, so here I have 1, 2. This is the x-axis. Okay, x-axis la evlo point of intersection. So I have point of intersection to be 2. So I have 2 zeros. Okay, next case la I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have point of intersection equals 4. So I have 4 zeros. Okay, then next case you have 1, 2, 3. Only 3 point of intersection. Careful ah podunga. So you have point of intersection equals 3. So we have 3 zeros in total. Okay, please copy.